Tonight, another poem in the ongoing collaboration between Carl M. Jenks' Poetry Corner and Bespoke Vocals. More about Carl's project after the poem. And maybe a plea for subscribers and likes for Bespoke, too. At any rate, tonight we have Taking Off Emily Dickinson's Clothes by Billy Collins. First, her tippet made of tulle, easily lifted off her shoulders and laid on the back of a wooden chair. And her bonnet, the bow undone with a light forward pull. Then the long white dress, a more complicated matter with mother-of-pearl buttons down the back, so tiny and numerous that it takes forever before my hands can part the fabric, like a swimmer's dividing water, and slip inside. You will want to know that she was standing by an open window in an upstairs bedroom, motionless, a little wide-eyed, looking out at the orchard below. The white dress puddled at her feet, on the wide-board hardwood floor. The complexity of women's undergarments in 19th century America is not to be waved off. And I proceeded, like a polar explorer, through clips, clasps, and moorings, catches, straps, and whalebone stays, sailing toward the iceberg of her nakedness. Later I wrote in a notebook, it was like riding a swan into the night. But, of course, I cannot tell you everything. The way she closed her eyes to the orchard, how her hair tumbled free of its pins, how there were sudden dashes whenever we spoke. What I can tell you is it was terribly quiet in Amherst that Sabbath afternoon. Nothing but a carriage passing the house, a fly buzzing in a window pane. So I could plainly hear her inhale when I undid the very top hook-and-eye fastener of her corset. And I could hear her sigh when finally it was unloosed. The way some readers sigh when they realize that hope has feathers, that reason is a plank, that life is a loaded gun that looks right at you with a yellow eye. Taking Off Emily Dickinson's Clothes by Billy Collins. As always, thank you, Carl, for your trust in my delivery and sharing your project with me. You can find out more about Carl and his poetry project at www.carlmjenkspoetrycorner.com. You can find a clickable link down in the text section. You should visit him. Please do. Tomorrow he will have a newsletter go out with this poem linked, and there will be a plethora of poems about Emily Dickinson that is quite fascinating and lovely to read. So go ahead, sign up. And again, if you like this on Bespoke, on one of the venues where you could like or subscribe, please do so. It strokes my algorithm. I'll see you tomorrow.